What is going on, everybody? Let me get the link sent over. We are back in action. We got this March Madness draft ready to kick off, have some fun with some college basketball. All right, real quick, just to do a quick little rundown, kind of an idea overview of how this will work. As you can see right here in the front and middle, that is your standings right there. So we got all 10 in this. We got me, Joe, Brett, Kevin, Philip, Trent, Rob, Jeremy, John, and Walter. So as you can see, that is the 10 people in the bracket challenge, draft thing, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. Here's all the 64 teams once we get to the actual tournament outside of the first 4 rounds. So if you're drafting Miami, Ohio, you're getting SMU and Miami, Ohio, just because that's just gonna be how it works. Because no points are gonna be scored out of that game there. You're just kind of drafting that spot. Every team will be drafted but four. So more than likely it'll be the 16 seeds left over, but you never know. Somebody may call that upset. Um, and as you can see, so say this is like, I draft a 1 seed and an 8 seed. Say they win this round, win round one. So you get 1 point. And that's how I'll track this. So round one, if the 8 seed wins, then I'll put an 8 there and it goes in there. And then that's how it goes into the standings. So say this team keeps winning, they go two, they win round three, they win round four. Oop, didn't hit it. There we go. And you see how that is. So they win round two. It is a seed times round, so 16, but they lose here. You get 0. I usually just put an X in there. So as you can see, I'd be at 34 points just by the 8 seed upsetting that 1 seed right there, and then the 1 seed going, to the fourth round. And if they lose, then obviously it's done. You have a 16 seed win. That's going to be pretty crazy, but then, it would be like this. Yeah, that'd be insane. But that is the general premise of it all. I will keep track of it that way so you'll see, and you guys can keep me checks and balances as well. Um, but with that being said, we got the duck race of the 10 people in it. As we draft, I will. How am I going to do this? Draft order will. Here's the duck race results. Here's going to be the draft order. Um, no, I think what I do is I put it here underneath it, and it will be a snake draft. So 1 to 10, 10 to 1 back down, and then I will put the. I'll make it make sense, but yeah, basically I'll put the name, team side by side, and then that's why it says owner there. All right, that's what's throwing me off. Draft order will be right here. I'll put who you select right here, and then next to the teams taken, I will put names in, so you know who's taken when you go look at seeds. Pretty self-explanatory. It'll make sense once we get going. I have already put the 10 names in here. So we got Bo, Joe, Brett, Kevin, Philip, Trent, Rob, Jeremy, John, Walter. We're going to go 45 seconds. We're going to go super full screen. Hopefully it doesn't make me re-enter the names again. Okay, cool. I am going to randomize the starting spots for the Ducks 3 times. Even though it really doesn't matter, but just so it's not like Bo straight down to Walter, we're going to shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And 45 seconds on the clock for the Ducks. Let's send them. Oh, yeah. Oh, those Ducks are loud, baby. Loud and proud. Let's see. I don't even recognize what these. You got Jeremy's a bumblebee, it looks like. Trent's like a witch. Walter's plain. John has a muzzle. Kevin's polka dot. Brett is, I don't even know. I'm a dinosaur? I don't know. Philip's plain too. That's lame. Shouldn't have 2 plain ones, but here we go. 10 seconds left. Who's going to make that push for the #1 pick? I have a, oh, there goes Trent. You can tell he's about to take it. There we go. That is the draft order. Let me take a picture of this. Just Trent, Kevin, Rob, Walter, Bo, Joe, Brett, Jeremy, Philip, John. So let me do this. It'll always reset. I don't know why it does that. Should work if I do this, but let's just. That just makes the. Whatever, we'll just leave it like that. So there we go. We have Trent down to John. Let's get that. You know what? I'm just going to do it like this. As you guys can see, flip it. Jeremy, Brett, Joe, Bo. Isn't that funny how we still ended up next to each other on that? Rob, Kevin, and Trent. Okay, so is that 20 names right there? Didn't miss anybody? 20 names. And then we're doing, like I said, it'll be 6 picks. So there we go. That should be the draft in its entirety right there. Yep, 60 spots. And let the draft begin. Trent. Let's have some fun with it. Just throw in your picks as we go. I will try to keep this updated as quickly as possible. See what kind of strategy people have, all that good stuff. So with that being said, I will catch you guys later. Peace.